Good day, class. It's good to have you here again. Trust you guys are doing good.
We are doing very well, sir.
That's great. In our last class we talked about the aim of SDG 1 and their goals. Sam, can you tell us what the SDG 1 stands for?
The SDG 1 stand for no poverty, sir.
That's good. Today we will be talking about the indicators and target of the SDG 1. SDG 1 have about 7 target and 14 indicator. But let's speak about the target first. The first target of SDG 1 is 1. By 2030, eradicate extreme poverty for all people everywhere, currently measured as people living on less than $1.25 a day. 2. By 2030, reduce at least by half the proportion of men, women and children of all ages living in poverty in all its dimensions according to national definitions. 3. By 2030, reduce at least by half the proportion of men, women and children of all ages living in poverty in all its dimensions according to national definitions. 4. By 2030, ensure that all men and women, in particular the poor and the vulnerable, have equal rights to economic resources, as well as access to basic services, ownership and control over land and other forms of property, inheritance, natural resources, appropriate new technology and financial services, including microfinance. 5. By 2030, ensure that all men and women, in particular the poor and the vulnerable, have equal rights to economic resources, as well as access to basic services, ownership and control over land and other forms of property, inheritance, natural resources, appropriate new technology and financial services, including microfinance. 6. Ensure significant mobilization of resources from a variety of sources, including through enhanced development cooperation, in order to provide adequate and predictable means for developing countries, in particular least developed countries, to implement programs and policies to end poverty in all its dimensions. 7. Create sound policy frameworks at the national, regional and international levels, based on pro-poor and gender-sensitive development strategies, to support accelerated investment in poverty eradication actions. Let's stop here, guys. You guys can go for break.
Thank you, sir.
See you guys after a break.
What's up, Sam? I'm good, my guy. And you? I hope you understand Mr. Victor lecture. Yeah, I understand it very well. In fact, I have make more research about the introduction of the SDG. Wow. Author, you are too good. What about you, Sam? I have also make some research on the SDG 1 due to our last class. The break is over. Let's go back to the class quickly.
Welcome back, guys.
Thank you, sir.
So let's quickly talk about some of the indicators. If time permits us, we can finish it.
Okay, sir.
So the first one among the indicators is 1. Proportion of population below the international poverty line, by sex, age, employment status and geographical location, urban/rural. 2. Proportion of population living below the national poverty line, by sex and age. 3. Proportion of population living below the national poverty line, by sex and age. 4. Proportion of population covered by social protection floors/systems, by sex, distinguishing children, unemployed persons, older persons, persons with disabilities, pregnant women, newborns, work injury victims, and the poor and the vulnerable. 5. Proportion of total adult population with secure tenure rights to land, A. with legally recognized documentation, and B. who perceive their rights to land as secure, by sex and type of tenure. I will stop here today, guys. My assignment for you is that you should find the rest of the indicators.
Okay, sir.
See you guys next class.
Okay, sir.
Have a lovely week, guys.